Now, all the practices we've done so far could be considered bhavana. In Sanskrit, that just means to cultivate. And in gardening, if you're a green thumb, you know the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. We have to water, we have to take care of the land, we have to cultivate it for the crop to be harvested. So far as compassion goes, we can actually do this. And the meditation we did, metta or loving kindness, is a practice of cultivating compassion. Metta bhavana, to cultivate compassion. And how far can this cultivation go? Well, here's an example. This is a Tibetan monk named Yongey Mingyur Rinpoche. He was brought and studied under fMRI machine at a lab in Wisconsin, and they found that even though he was age 41, he had the brain of a 33-year-old, and when asked to cultivate a sense of compassion, to do loving kindness, the empathy circuits in his brain increased by 700 to 800 times. Researchers said in their published paper, such an extreme increase befuddles science. The intensity with which those states were activated in Mingyur's brain exceeds any we have seen in studies of normal people. The closest resemblance is for epileptic seizures, but those episodes last brief seconds, not a full minute. And besides, brains are seized by seizures in contrast to Mingyur's display of intentional control of his brain activity. Again, loving kindness, metta practice has a very simple logic. We're just slowly stretching the muscle of compassion out. We start where it's easy. Traditionally, that's taught as sending metta to yourself. Sometimes in the West, that might feel difficult, so you can also start with a loved one and then switch. Either way, start with yourself, sending these phrases of loving kindness, then to a loved one, or to a loved one, then to yourself. You might include a benefactor, someone who's helped you, then move out to a neutral person, then, if you can, to a difficult person, and ending with all beings everywhere. Slowly but surely, we start to stretch out this muscle of compassion. And you don't need to go too far too quick. You don't want to pull a hamstring, but this is the ideal we're going for. And for myself, I'll tell you how I knew compassion practice, metta bhavana, was working. A neutral person can be pretty difficult to find. One day, and at a point in my life where I was doing a lot of metta, the perfect neutral person popped into my mind. It was someone who works at a coffee shop in town. Never thought about them much, never had much of an idea about them or their story. And so they became my neutral person. I started sending these phrases of compassion to them, and for whatever reason, we went for a while without seeing each other. One day, after a few months, I walked into the coffee shop and I saw this person there, and I said, "Hey, how are you?" Realizing that they had become my friend, I wasn't their friend. I had developed all of these more feelings without them even knowing it. Might have creeped them out a little bit, might have freaked them out a little bit, but that's the cultivation of compassion that you can grow internally without saying a word to the outside, kindness within yourself, and potentially for yourself.